There we go. What you got?
The mail.
Okay.
We get it every day.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Besides Sunday.
Yeah.
I want to talk about in the mail Christmas cards.
Talking about them.
Your guys' are actually in the mail.
No, it's not.
Did you get it already?
I got it already.
Oh, cool.
Used guys.
Did you get yours?
Was that Super Stone dude on the beach, the one who took in pictures?
Yeah.
It didn't look too bad.
Well, the ones where all of us are in them
Yeah.
was him. The ones where one of the parents is out of it
Mhm.
is us.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I got a great stoner story for tonight.
Love it.
Do we have time?
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, yeah. No, we can.
Oh, okay. So
You want to go now?
Yeah.
No, it's I can write it down.
No, go right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. This
right.
is the beauty of it.
So we were working the north entrance at the resort, scanning tickets in. It's fun. You get to interact, get to socialize. Love helping out the activities department. And a guy comes in and he's dressed as Santa Claus, like he's got the Santa hat, Santa sweater on. And his buddy is dressed like an elf, got like the elf hat on. And then so they come like there's
Big ears, pointy shoe.
kind of something like that. Yeah.
Okay.
So they're standing there trying to get their tickets pulled up. Like legitimately, they're spending like 10 minutes.
Oh,
Like-
that's a long.
Like
time.
you're
That's
sitting there watching.
eternity.
You're sitting there watching, and he's like looking in on his phone, like all that stuff. And then finally, they get their tickets, and they roll up. And so the guy that was dressed as Santa was first. And I go, all right, well, who's got the tickets tonight? He goes, he does. I go, oh, you're helping out Santa, huh? And he like looked at me, and then he started reaching for his head, and he was like, oh, because I'm dressed like Santa, bro. And I was like, yeah, sure. So then the elf hands over his phone, and he's like it's like slow-mo. He's like, here you go, man. Here you go. And about that time, I'm like, okay, scan. And they start walking away, and I was like, that is the odor of burnt and raw marijuana for those of you keeping score at home. And they were like, what are you talking about? And I told this, like, he legitimately was like, he had this like, what do you mean, my elf? And then like he started like feeling, he started feeling like his hat, and he's like, oh, bro.
Which is fine.
Yeah, I am not like, hey, you do you, but when you're going to be out in public and it's that bad, maybe sit this play out, pal. So,
Or
hopefully-
maybe pack a spray bottle of Ozium or something
Yeah.
in there. Yeah.
so I hope they enjoyed the show.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Go
they
on,
will.
though. Sorry.
There's nothing better than some Christmas music and some drugs.
Being as high as a kite.
Yeah. There's just drugs and Christmas music.
Hey, it's the 60s and 70s all over again.
Ho, ho, ho. No, so I just, in the mail Christmas cards. I know we're going to go a little long on these topics tonight if it's conducive. And I feel like this one may be just because of the different types of Christmas cards that you receive in the mail nowadays. My thing is like, okay, your Christmas card that you sent me
Yes.
was a, what do you call those? Like
A postcard.
yeah, like a print and play type thing. Like you go on to
Simply to Impress.
yeah, Simply
They-
Impress.
they
or
send a-
Shutterfly or
They send us about Thanksgiving time. They will send us a promo code in the mail, or legitimately it's like free shipping and like 75% off. And we've bought from them
What a
every
deal.
year.
What a
Yeah. Oh yeah. Like you can't beat it.
okay. So there's number one type. Number one type would be like that, like a
DIY.
yeah. Well, no.
Assisted DIY, but it's
Yeah,
mainly
you just
pictures.
upload pictures. You
Yeah.
pick your format and literally hit submit.
DIY. Buy it yourself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. The second type that you can get in the mail would be like literally it looks like a photo, but it's that same.
It's fine.
Okay, it was like that same. You know when you would go to CVS or Walmart and print off photos?
Yeah, so it's just one single picture.
Yeah, it's just one single picture, but it's on that like photo quality paper.
And it has the wording outlaid on it.
Yes, and like
all in
you
one
touch
kinda
it, and it would be like fingerprinty and all that shit, you know?
Glossy.
Glossy. Yeah, so there's one type. Another type would be a actual handwritten Christmas card. You get any of those?
Define handwritten.
Like it would be, I would go to CVS.
Okay, so you're saying the card's not completely like, I know people that create their own Christmas cards. You're not talking about that.
No, like
You're saying you've bought like a Christmas card, has some wording in it. They'll fill it out. Hey, all the best, love.
Yeah, and
the
sign
Masons.
it, and then
Yeah.
just put it in the mail.
Yeah,
Okay.
we get quite a few of those.
Okay. Just, I don't think very many people do it anymore. Do
Do
people?
you guys get any of the Christmas, like they update you on how the whole family is?
The Christmas letter.
Yeah, like here's what's happened for us in the last year.
No.
We had mom and dad had a few that we look forward to the letter every year because it was like a rundown of the whole crew. Gam Garen broke her hip, but she's
Randy's
doing
on
well.
the drugs again.
Yeah.
Man, I'm on a big drug kick tonight. I don't do drugs, so just in case
Hey, guess
anybody's
what?
wondering, I
Hey,
don't
guess
do
what,
drugs.
guys? I got drawn to give a piss sample at work the other day.
You did?
No, you asshole.
Oh yeah, that's probably gonna happen. Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. The drug truck will probably be here anytime, but that's
Yeah.
fine. Let her rip. I got clean pee. I'll sell
You may-
it.
you may be
Anybody need to
pregnant.
buy some? Let me know. I'll get
Couch guy doesn't need it.
No, no. But anyway, I was thinking about it because I've been getting a shit ton of them in the mail.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think today we got 4 of
Do
them.
you send out Christmas cards?
No,
Neither do we.
and I want to.
You
though.
guys freaking kill me.
I know. That's what I
Like
mean.
all the
We used
spirits of
to.
Christmas.
We used to, but it's just like
Don't say it's too difficult to do
It is not
because I
It
have
is
less
not.
than 30 minutes invested in total
I
of
think
everything.
you-
You
Most
write?
of it
Do
is-
you write? Do you write the addresses?
Yes.
Was your addresses? Was it handwritten?
Yeah, they were my. So how Janelle and I do it,
Your wedding list.
basically for the most part, and then who we get cards from, and then we build the.
See,
we
but
keep
how
the
do
database.
you keep track of? Do you have like you just save your cards?
We no.
Oh, because that's coming. That's another question built in with the question.
Oh, so what we do is like the return address, we clip it and keep it. There's a little pouch, like we didn't even put it up last year, that has everybody we've received Christmas cards from. So like that way there's no guessing, there's no black book. Like I can remember my mom doing Christmas cards where legitimately she's got the black book out.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
how
so-and-so's
that's how
address.
my mom always did it.
We don't do it that way, but we legitimately we have a little, and Janelle has like her list. So there's like some addresses that like I just look up on GIS, whether we don't get a card from them, or we do and we've not kept it over the years, but they're on our list. And so like Janelle will legitimately knock out her family, like everybody that's on there. Cause like this week, ours went out earlier this week, maybe into last week we were doing them. And I just told her, I was like, I don't have time to do all these. Like, can you assist? And so she did her side. And then like my side, I probably did in like 10 minutes, just writing out those, because I'll just pull it out. Okay. Fill out and then go. That's how we keep track. And then I'll write down. So like we ordered 60 this year.
Oh my!
And I think we've got 1 or 2 extra. And so we keep one of ours every year. So like every year that we've done a Christmas card, we keep one.
Mm-hmm.
Just a cool thing someday, whether we ever do anything with it or not. I don't know. Probably when.
Nice scrapbook.
Yeah.
Or a throw. Or something.
So that's how we keep track. But
we always got a shit ton of Christmas cards and like. So here's my next question. When you receive a Christmas card, do you openly and publicly display them?
we tape them up on the wall.
Where?
So, well, we used to do it over our French door.
Mm-hmm.
I would kind of tape them up and around.
Why is it that everyone that I've ever met, when displaying Christmas cards, it's always put up like in an archway, or you know how? Have you ever been to
you
my
just
mom and
see
dad's
'em.
house?
No.
Have you ever been to my mom and dad's house? No.
Jay and Linda have never invited me in.
Couch guy's been there. He spent a lot of time there, lived there probably for a little while. But imagine that on the couch. I had a couch upstairs. Anyway, when you walk from the kitchen into the dining room, and then you transition from the dining room into the living room, there's an arch. There's like a little, it's an older home, but like they always have them arch
for good luck.
Yep.
For good luck.
Is it really?
That might be 75% made up.
Instead of completely unfactual, just speculation.
That might be because an arch is a better structural shape than a square corner.
Yeah, but every other doorway in the entire house is a square, other than the transition from the dining into the living room.
Maybe that's the main load-bearing wall.
It could be.
I don't know. You could just tell Couch Guy to get his phone out and he could do something.
Well, I could look at it too here on my iPad machine, but
true.
it's not that big a deal. But the thing
I feel
is,
like you made it a pretty big deal.
I did. We're really going into this, but we always put them in over that archway, and sometimes the son bitches would be overlapping.
Yeah, that's what
on both sides, dining room and living room side.
Yeah.
Grandma Mary and Papa Marvin down there at Standale, they just so their house was they had 2 front doors.
What was the premise behind that?
Well,
Probably used to be a duplex.
No, sir. No way.
These old farmhouses that you see 2 doors
2
on.
front doors. They had one front door going into they
Living
called
room?
it the front room,
And then the one
and then the other one would go
my
into the
grandma's
other
house
front
was that
room.
way, but it's kitchen and front room.
And then they always had, like in the doorways, they always, like this, I think that house had 12-foot ceilings in most of them.
Had the door
Louvers. They had the louvers, like the vents
above the door.
above the door.
Because they didn't have
so
central.
he could
Is the
travel
heat.
through.
Yeah. So anyway, Grandma Lois and Bill, they always put theirs on the archway going into the kitchen from the dining room. Mom and Dad was kitchen or dining room to living room, and Marvin and Mary's was from front room to sitting room and just on the door. But I think that's cool that you tape them up and display them.
Now, see, Jenna's got this metal reindeer. It's just a long piece of wire that's, its antlers are looped around and its nose is looped around. And then it magnets to the fridge, and you just stick the cards in almost like a key ring where the loops are, So you just shove them all in there. That's where ours go.
Yeah.
Mom and Dad they have a wicker basket Rudolph that they always just set theirs in, that it's set out that you could roll through and look at them. But
So you actually had to pick through the basket to pick one up and read it. They weren't displayed.
Yeah, they weren't displayed. But but that's how, because obviously we're working on that west. We put in a window there, so we haven't been putting them up that way. But yeah, that's how. We display them.
Do you feel like you've been receiving Christmas cards from generally the same people forever?
Yes.
Okay. Does everybody that know this person listens to the show a lot, so she's probably going to pick up on this, and it's totally fine. And I love her originality. But we have been receiving Christmas cards from this family since I can remember, every year, and they're always Disney related.
Okay.
Like every single year they have something to do with Disney. And I think that's neat. Like there's, they've never broke the chain. Like it's always the same. And I think that's kind of cool. We got theirs in the mail the other day. And then like yours, photos of the beach.
Yep.
Or, like if you got family photos taken, sometimes.
Now, see, that's why I think we haven't done one. We haven't done family photos in a few years.
We haven't either.
Yeah,
and
but
anytime we've done family photos, we'll do a Christmas card, but we don't even, I bet in the last 2 years, we haven't oh, hey, everybody, let's get together for a picture.
No.
But Dave, you can take my spot in some of them because we seem to take a lot of them.
We used to. We used to do it all the
The
time.
only way we were going to take one in Florida is if we could have found those matching white flowy
Oh, man.
pantsuits.
That would've
Hopefully
been
we
great.
go again next year. And
Maybe we can actually pre-order those.
We've already
somehow.
booked.
Have you really? For fall break?
Probably in the next week or two.
Good God. Can you?
Yeah. Why
For that
not?
week?
Yeah, Colin sent us a thing, actually.
Oh, yeah. We
20%
got
off.
20% off if we book before the end of this year.
Mhm.
Yeah. We'll book early.
We're never going again.
Really?
No, not with you or the smokers.
Yeah.
I didn't see you but two or three times.
Tough spot. That's your own fault.
Well, but you can't blame your not having fun on me.
We had a blast. I'd go tomorrow. I'd say, hey, bitch, get in the car. We're going. You know what I mean? I'm ready to rip.
Yeah, outside of the drive, everything else is great.
Yeah. We could just do like a teleport.
Be there.
That'd be awesome.
I
I'd
think
go all
like
the time.
part of Christmas cards for me is the appreciation of taking the time to do it.
And I think that's the reason why a lot of people don't do it anymore, because it doesn't.
It's such a shame.
You don't gain anything from it.
I disagree
You know, it's
with
not
that
a thing.
wholeheartedly. I think it is so cool
I do too.
to get Christmas cards.
That's what I mean.
And it's amazing. I got a buddy. I don't know if he listens to it, the show, but he's in our fantasy football group, and he may be a personal injury. See, I'm not going to say who it is, but I'm going to give those.
And you
I'm
give
pulling
me
a big
shit.
mace. But
Dan the Hammer.
he may be a personal injury
The
attorney
Hammer,
in
Daryl
Evansville
Isaac.
Daryl.
that has billboards, but he sends my Christmas card, our Christmas card, every year to my dad's house, knowing damn well
That
that
you
I
moved
sent
out.
him one that clearly states Lindemans, our address on the back, Holland, Indiana. But then on the flip side,
He still sends it out there
sends
to
it to dad's house.
County Road 500 West.
Yeah. But then on the flip
That's
side,
awesome.
we receive, I think she would be my dad's aunt, probably. I think that's who that may be if I'm thinking of the family lineage right. She'll send one to me and then dad's to our house too.
That's cool.
Like it is. But we're big Christmas card people. The effort of it, our buddy, friend of the program, and also was in the Port of Jasper taping, Mr. Greg Schneer.
Oh, yeah.
I started a tradition that I don't just put the Schneer family. I think of a catchy address thing to put on them because like their kids will do something cool throughout the year. And so I'll just kind of like put it in the memory when I fill out their Christmas card. And this year his wife got inducted into the Jasper Athletics Hall of Fame.
Oh, cool.
So I put Greg plus Hall of Famer plus the wonderful children and one who I owe ice cream because there's one that Greg bought ice cream.
and
like,
then do you always put in care of or something like that? No,
just
you
like that.
put
And Greg will tell me, he'd be like, I don't know how they deliver, like how they
how they
deliver
don't
this.
just send that shit back.
Yeah. But it keeps going. So,
That's cool.
but that was this year's. But I think like one year, I think their daughter was like, won like Little Junior Miss, like Strassenfest. So it was Little Miss Junior Strassenfest and her remaining subjects. Like they got a new dog a couple years ago. So it was like, and I think the dog's names might be Griff or something. And I was like, Griff's owners. And then just like send it to him. So yeah, I just have fun
Fun
with
mail
it.
games.
Yeah.
I love getting mail, like when it's not bills. You know what I mean? Like that's why I think
There's a lost art to letter writing and thank you cards.
You're exactly right, man.
And that's another thing.
I
one regret.
absolutely hated every single solitary second of writing thank you cards. But like in the grand scheme of things,
They mean the world to people.
yeah, and the premise of it, like it was a person that I know has made a comment before that said, like, you know, I sent them a goddamn gift and they didn't even see me a thank you card. I mean, and it's like that makes total sense. You know,
Yeah.
like I took my time to go buy this person a gift or to put forth the effort to do something, and you can't even fill out a Dear Mrs. Meissner, thank you for the gift of money. Well, it's okay. You don't have to edit any of this shit. You know?
Okay.
Or I just use my mom for an example. Maybe
Yeah.
it was me that said that. Maybe
Yeah.
it was Betty Lou shoving stuff. Who knows?
Down the
You know,
road.
but it's, yeah, you know, it's like those. Yeah, I think getting Christmas cards in the mail is awesome, and I wish that I had the time, and I do have the time. It's just that
You're damn right you have the
my
time.
priority is.
If I have the time to do them, you have the time to do them.
I know it. Yeah.
And you have the time to do them.
Ours is not a time thing. I really think it's we don't get family. We haven't done a picture of
How many
family.
how many recent pictures on your phone do you have of your children or Jenna or you? Like there's you like
So that was another thing. I received one. We received one from a person.
the Shirleys.
No, that I will.
Are they Christmas card people?
I will leave nameless. That it was just a photo of their children.
Yeah, Janelle and I very like when we like the beach photos. We've put ourselves on there, but very rarely it's
And
not
my
us. It's the
kids,
children.
my kids intercepted the mail. Like I opened them in the card because I That's just what I do. I open the mail in the car, and then if it's junk, I pitch it in the dumpster on my way in. And if it's worthy to go onto the mail pile, then it'll go into the mail pile. And they seen them in the mail pile, and they pull them out, and they're like, how come how come so-and-so's not in this picture too? It's just the kids, or it's just the kid or whatever, blah, blah. And I'm like, I don't know. Maybe it's just that they didn't want it to be or whatever.
We usually do the kids because like the people we send them to are our friends and family. They don't want to see a picture of Janelle and I.
They now some other friends of the program right down the road over here, they had a photo from a wedding. Matter of fact, I believe it was neighbor Doug's wedding, and beautiful Wyoming landscape or Idaho or wherever the hell they got married out there.
Somewhere out west.
Yeah, and it's like on the front it was just kids, but on the back it was the full shooting match there. Yeah. I'm all in on Christmas cards. I feel like this.
I don't mean to go tangential, but what about birthday cards?
I don't send them. I only get them from like my. So this year I got one from Justine's mom. I got one from Justine's grandma, and I got one from. Matter of fact, I didn't get one from my mom. She just told me how much.
Happy birthday.
She told me how much that she loved me.
Well, yeah, she didn't murder your happy ass.
And then give me my gift. Multiple gifts. I got monetarily compensated for my birthday, and then I also got to go to lunch with her and my brother and my lovely kids.
Nice.
Well, that's nice.
At Wings and Rings over at Jasper.
Jasper.
Pretty good. Expensive, but it's good. Yeah.
Everything's expensive anyway.
No shit, dude. We were talking about something the other day. I seen a thing about like common grocery prices. Then versus.
Is it
now.
because of the Home Alone movie? Is that what you saw?
Was it?
Yeah, it was like in 1994. He went and bought all this stuff. It was 1950.
Oh, it was that it? Yes, yeah. When Kevin McAllister went to the grocery store and got the toothpaste and the toothbrush and all that shit, and when he rung him up, it was
1758,
1798 or some shit like that. Like now it's like $41.
Yeah,
or whatever.
Which speaking of from last.
What about the pizza dude? Somebody owes me $121.50 or $122.50 here. And they're like, "Is your dad here?" Yes. Does he live here? No.